VenomousStare back with Serral vs Special, Game 2 of the best of 5. Special, the Mexican Terran, is down here in the bottom right. In the top left, we have the top tier Finnish macro Zerg Serral. Now, I know you hear that weird little velociraptor noise over the music, so I need to talk about Backwater for a moment. This map is extraordinarily Terran favored. There is a huge space to park Liberators behind the third. Now on February 6th, which is the date this map is going to be updated, this area is going to be nerfed. It is also worth noting that the entire middle of the map that is covered with water is very, very difficult to spread creep into. So at the time these matches were played, this was a Terran favored map, and this was a map that was very difficult for Zerg players like Serral to deal with. You know, that's not to say that it's impossible, but it is to say that it is extraordinarily difficult to hold this third, because with all this room, you see Terran players very frequently will do Liberator openings. So there are really two schools of thought when it comes to playing against Terran players where the map is very powerful. I guess three schools of thought. School 1 is A, just veto the damn map, don't even bother playing it. School of thought 2 is, okay, well, I will just take my third here, which is at a way worse location. Anytime you see a main base, and then the main base, which is on a big plateau, sort of is beside a third base that can be attacked and then dropped into, usually not a good location for Zerg, man. Anytime you have a base that is out here, sort of directly beneath your main, it's very droppable. It's very easy for Terran to drop, pick up, fly up into your main. It's also very easy for them to drop up here and just fly down to your main, and the Zerg player is forced to run all the way around. Reaper opening here for Juanito, as both of these players are really too talented to take significant damage. Of course, Serral gets a queen out. But on February 6th, this map is going to be nerfed for Terran. Supposedly, this area is going to become less cancerous and awful to deal with the Zerg. And this idiotic water, which is purely visual and adds nothing as far as competitive integrity to the map, will be fixed, and you can actually see your creep spread in it. So it's nice to know that Blizzard is actually going to fix the maps after seemingly not even balance testing them, because I don't really understand how you could even have 10 pro level ZVTs played without having a Zerg player get creep right out to here and say, I can't actually see what the hell I'm building on water. But you keep hearing these weird Jurassic Park noises. You heard that one? That's what's important. You know, map balance, being able to take a third, being able to spread creep, not really important to Blizzard. You know, they're more concerned about skins, selling voice packs. You see a third base is already out here for Serral. You know, Blizzard's got more important things to do rather than test maps for pro gamer balance. You know, they got skins to sell, guys. You know, the pro gamers aren't allowed to use the skins because they affect the competitive integrity of the game, but you know, casual players who are just trying to ladder and gain points can get shit on all day by random ass looking units that you can't make a snap read on. But that's alright, you know, Blizzard's too busy counting their money to test the maps, and it looks like Juanito is going to run up here and get his Reaper caught as Serral had ling speed, and you hear more weird noises that sort of sound like, I don't even know, sort of sound like Dragon Ball Z whenever a character is being drained of energy. Looks like it's going to be a roach build here for Serral, roach nydus, as he knows this map is a total joke, and with Liberator range on the way, expect Juanito to park a Liberator right up here in this massive gaping space of Terran immunity. Now I know what you're thinking, well, the Queen range versus Era got buffed, and the Queen's very good at defense. Well, you know, on this map, it's actually garbage. So, one with the third base here, He's making double Hellion, and he's going for one Liberator with range. He's playing very greedy. If we go to production, he doesn't have very much in the way of unit producing facilities. He's really relying on these Hellions to hold off the attack, and this is going to be tricky for Juan, because with Roach Nydus already out for Serral, he's probably going to do a huge play where he loads the queens in first for transfuse, then the roaches. Probably going to just do his thing right in the middle of the map, or the middle of Juan's base rather. And considering Juan is playing very greedy, double armory, still just the one factory, one starport, and one idle barracks. Of course, these two factories are going down, but here comes the nydus. This is going down. So as far as units go, Juanito really has the harassing liberator and the home liberator. A bunch of queens are going to come out of this absolutely devastating nydus. And here we go! Serral coming out with lots of queens, and he can just transfuse the nydus with a lot of roaches coming out. Special trying to seize the liberator, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's 16 SCVs already going down. As Serral said, okay, this map is too good for Terran. I'm just going to do a huge roach queen bust with nydus. Pops another nydus swarm out. Special plummets in supply. And Special played very greedy. He was trying to transition into mech. And this was sort of the mech buster build, the Queen Roach Nydus play, as the Viking and the Liberator goes down. And after making virtually no production facilities, Special, who played very greedy, is going to have to GG out. Make sure you subscribe for more.